We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Washington Nationals and the Baltimore Orioles. Now, if you love good pitching, this one's for you. First pitch is coming up.
Batting second.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Hit hard up the middle. Beckham ranging up the middle. On to Davis at first, and there are two away. Here's Bryce Harper now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Bryce Harper.
In there for strike one, 0-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And a close play at first, but he's called out, and the side is retired. Here's Ben Revere. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Orioles, left fielder.
Swinging a looper to left.
Revere.
Kendrick has a play, 1 out. Gene Segura standing in. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Harold, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third. First baseman.
Chris Davis comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Segura is on his way home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Now in the box, number 17. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Right fielder.
Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. At the plate, Adam Jones trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-2 pitch. Popped up, calling for it, Murphy. And the inning is over. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Here's Daniel Murphy now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Batting 6.
In now is Anthony Rendon. First chance for him at the plate as he comes into this one right at the 300 mark for the year. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Rendon on his way to second. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll get in there safely. Here's Adam Lind, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Revere is there, and he puts this one away for the third. Settling in now, Tim Beckham. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Strasburg on 1-1. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Harper is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. On the ground up the middle. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away. At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Ready for another chance? Ben Revere, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3. Here's Howie Kendrick. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
The left fielder, number 4.
Drilled to the right side. To his left, Beckham. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Standing in, Matt Wieters. He enters this one sitting right on the Mendoza line at an even 200. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Under it now is Simmons to take it in for out number 2.
Now batting.
In now is Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the speedy Trey Turner gets a chance following the base hit.
The batter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Trey Turner. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Throw over to the bag. Working for the punch out and the offering. Strike 3 called, and the digging in, Gene Segura. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Riding in once again, Chris Davis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Kendrick giving chase. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, number 17. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there, strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Now a curveball in there, strike 3. Digging in now, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Here's another 2-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. After it is Jones. Makes the play, 1 away. Into the box now, Ryan Zimmerman. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit hard to the right. Foul. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Striding into the box, Anthony Rendon. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Hayward. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And now this is served out to left off the end of the bat. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In the air out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter,
digging in, Tim Beckham. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Off and running is Hayward. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Eaton is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Here's Adam Lind. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
The designated hitter, Adam.
Swing and a liner. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Howie Kendrick. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kendrick.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Now batting, catcher.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Weeder.
This is pulled into right. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Center fielder, number 2.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Chirinos has a play. 2 down. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Standing in, Robinson Chirinos. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. This one's down to 3rd. Rendon has it. And he's retired 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Ben Revere. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Gene Segura standing in. 0-for-1 with a run scored thus far. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Hit hard towards center, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So Chris Davis will get a chance here in the inning following that base hit. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled back.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Back in standing. Davis waits on the 1-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Hits are even right now at 5 aside, and the runner back in standing. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Segura rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. And the runner from first comes around to score. Digging in once again, number 17. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Eaton is under it. And that ends the inning. Here's Bryce Harper now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Hard hit ball to second. Beckham fields it cleanly. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Daniel Murphy. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. In there, 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. The 1-1 on its way to Murphy. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Revere is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready once again, Jason Hayward. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Grounded back up the middle. Murphy has it. And a rather easy first out. Ready for another chance? Adam Jones. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And now the 2nd pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Ready for another shot now. Tim Beckham. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. In now is Anthony Rendon. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Third baseman, Anthony.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Stepping in and ready for
designated hitter Adam Lynn.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
No runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Matt Wieters.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. From the stretch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hayward racing back at the track. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Center fielder.
In now
2.
is Adam Eaton. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming in is Revere. In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now.
Shortstop.
Darren O'Day will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Segura is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Ground ball right side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Digging in to try it again. Robinson Chirinos. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Batting, left fielder.
Striding in once again, Ben Revere. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Harper moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Stepping up now, Gene Segura. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Harper has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Chris Davis. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Now here's Davis. High in the air and deep to right field. Into the bleachers and out of here. Digging in once again, number 17. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Strasburg comes set. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Harper is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Now to the plate. Bryce Harper. He'll try and do what Brad Brock. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In there for strike 1.
Well, man, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Ready now, Ryan Zimmerman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And there's ball 2 now.
2-1.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here it is on 3-1. Chopped weakly to the left. No problem here. 1 away. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. So digging in now, Daniel Murphy is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman, number 6.
In now is Anthony Rendon. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Here's Jason Hayward now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Oliver Perez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Craig Gentry is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And that's through for a hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Into the box now, Adam Jones. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. High pop-up. Murphy is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Striding into the box, Tim Beckham. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Andrelton Simmons. He singled his last time up. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you, he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Here's Adam Lynn.
Leading off for the Nationals.
He'll try and lead things off here in inning. Vidal Nuno comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Low roller, and he barehands it. Got him. Here's Howie Kendrick. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Howie Kendrick. This change for the
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch.
Right field.
Swing and a liner.
Number 14.
Foul.
Craig Gentry.
The windup and the 0-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Beckham gloves it. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Beckham is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered with runners in scoring position a couple of times in this one. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was obviously a huge factor in them claiming the victory here.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 6 runs, 10 hits.